Okay, I'm going to put my trust in my new camera. Alexa, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alright, I'm just going to do it without music, I guess. Where are my brushes? Creepy sounds tonight. Okay, I like creepy sounds. Oh, where are my brushes? No. Yeah? No, that's not my brushes. This might be a short painting. If I can't find my brush, they're there. I'm not incompetent. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Proof positive. I have brushes. Alright. Editor Kelly, you're gonna have fun with this one. I tell you what. Okay. I don't know if I should try to do narration because the lighting's a little harsh right now. I can turn on the big light. Well, this is going to be the first painting at 2024, and we're going to do the Darkmoon Fair logo from World of Warcraft. If you're not familiar with the World of Warcraft or the Darkmoon Fair, this is going to be a very strange painting. In the game World of Warcraft, there's an event that happens once a month called the Darkmoon Fair, in which you can go and do games and get prizes and various minor buffs and such, but their logo is very distinct and very creepy. And I've been playing World of Warcraft off and on for, God, almost since it started. So this has been a big part of my life. Well, it's been a part of my life, let's say. And I figured, what the hell, I'll do a painting of the logo, and we'll see how it turns out. So I have this for scale printout that I made, and I'm going to refer back to this periodically, and we'll see how it goes. Should I keep the overhead lights? It neutralizes the shadows pretty good. But we focus on the painting and not on the face. I'm worried about getting reflections, because that's been my bane. It's hard to tell. Let me put up something shiny on this thing and see how we reflect. That's a good idea, Kelly. You're smart. That's not bad, actually. I don't want these specular highlights. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll do it with the big light on with my secondary lights, and we'll see how it goes. And if I start seeing shinies, then we'll change the lighting. So don't be surprised if the lighting changed part of the way through. Okie doke. I masked off a couple areas. These are going to be green later on, and I'll have a reference photo up periodically, I'm sure. And these are going to be kind of almost yellow ochre, but I don't have yellow ochre, I swear. I bought yellow ochre, which is kind of a slightly brownish yellow. But if I did, I can't find it, so I will be kind of mixing my own with a little bit of burnt sienna. And if I don't like it, I'll just go to Michael's tomorrow. Alright, and let's just mix that up and we'll see what we get. See if I made a mess and wasted a bunch of paint. And I should probably get some water for my rinsing. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Water glass. Do I have? Yes, I do. Ooh. Love. Sounds like I'm talking to myself, but really, I'm bringing you along on my journey. I don't know if I'll use any of this audio or just go with narration. But if I leave the music off this time, maybe I can narrate on the fly and save myself some trouble. My wife's going to hate having to deal with trying to do the audio mixing, but you know, that's what marriage is for. Doing things that piss each other off in a loving way. I'm mixing my burnt, hopefully yellow ochre-ish. It's almost what I want. I might throw a little white in there. There it is. White paint. Just to kind of calm it down just a little bit. It's kind of like doing the pancake batter. You either get it too runny or too thick, and you got to keep adding stuff to it. And next thing you know, you have enough pancakes to feed a small army. Yeah, it's too white now. Let's add some more yellow. What I'm hoping is if I get the color right, and I don't have to revisit this color because trying to recreate this is going to be a small nightmare. So hopefully, if I make enough, I can preserve it, put some plastic over top and keep it for a day or two until I get this done. Then I can throw it out. Because it ain't going to keep for next painting anyhow, even if I needed it. Alrighty, let's see, let's grab a brush. Brushy brush. And brush. Ooh, Fanny. It's my #1 fan. This brush will work. Nice big areas and it's nice smooth sable brush. And it's not quite mixed all the way through, but yeah, it'll mix on canvas and be good to go. And it's a little thin, so I might end up having to do a second coat, which means it'll probably be tomorrow when I buy some actual yellow ochre. I don't know if I have enough for 2 coats. It's not a hair. I was thinking that was a hair. Especially these parts are going to be all sped up, so you're really not going to hear me, I don't think. But I'll make my stupid jokes regardless. Maybe I'll include them. Won't that be a treat? You get to hear all my dumb jokes. Of course, I'm not talking towards the camera, so my audio is going to be a little muddled. Sorry, Riley, I love you. So this is a flag, essentially. I use it on other things besides flags, but we're going to kind of go with the flag design, so it's kind of like a yellow stripe down the middle with green stripes with a yellow border. Almost proper heraldry, but I was really into like medieval heraldry when I was younger. My 20s, I guess that's younger, considering I'm not anywhere near those years anymore. But it was my obsession, especially when I was in the SEA. That was just kind of my thing. ADHD undiagnosed has some weird forms. And heraldry was my obsession for many years. Off and on. I would go through periods where I would obsess about it, even running programs to kind of generate stuff like that. I almost lost a job because spending more time fucking around, pardon my French, messing around with this program instead of actually getting my work done. I almost lost a couple jobs because of stuff like that. Before I was diagnosed with ADHD and got on Adderall and turned my life around. I got lucky to get the job I did. As a programmer, got my foot in the door. I have a degree in art. Shocking, I know. I mean, I don't know if you qualify what I do as art. I do. It's fun. But I don't try to do it professionally. I have sold paintings. 2022, I did a painting a month for, I set myself a goal of doing that, and at the beginning of my channel you can see some of the last paintings I did. I got pretty good. I'm just doing it consistently. But one of the paintings I did, pardon my head, anyhow, like I said, one of the paintings I did, they had like this girl in a field with a bunch of balloons with, you know, negative things that somebody was letting go of. The person who suggested that prompt wanted to buy it. I never know what to price a painting at. That's why I don't try to sell them, because am I like asking too much money? Because I almost feel guilty about asking for too much money. I feel like I'm asking for too much money because I guess I undervalue my art. Shocking, I know. Recurring theme of mine. Oh. So I asked, would $100 be too much? She said, would $200 be enough? Sure, I'll take $200. That kind of helped, you know, buy more art supplies and stuff, and definitely was a big boost in my self-esteem. Nobody else has offered to buy one. I gave another one away to the person that recommended it. I promised her to do a custom painting, and I started it, but I made the decision to use oil paints, and I've not used oil paints since I was in, I'm going to say in college, but a little bit after that. Very rusty with oils, and plus my wife is very sensitive to smells and fumes and stuff like that, so I had to take a lot of precautions. Left the painting out in the sunroom and stuff like that. Didn't get it hurt, but I would wait until the paint dried before I continued, just to not bring the volatiles in, and I tried using oil pastels too, which is the medium I am not terribly comfortable with. I haven't really done much of that, and just too much experimental stuff, and the painting just fell apart. So felt guilty, so I brought over the painting that she recommended, which was my beauty painting. If it's not on Instagram, I'm going to need to put it on Instagram. I need to put all those paintings out there. It's kind of a, well, I'm still intending on doing a painting for you, but, you know, I didn't forget you. So I've promised people paintings. I still got a few paintings that I promised, but I haven't delivered. And that's kind of the reason why I paused on paintings for a while, because, you know, it's like, well, do I want to do the paintings I want to do, or the ones I promised to do? I still want to do the ones I promised to do, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird difference. Okay, so still got some paint left, so that's positive. I like to paint the edges because, you know, frames are expensive, so I just hang stuff up naked, gallery wrapped, as some of these canvases are called. So I'll probably get that at some point. This needs to dry, because I need to take the masking off and get the green in, and then I'll start later with the diamond. So I'm gonna let this dry. Maybe tonight I'll work on the green. I bought some very specific colors. Did I bring them over? Because that would be what competent artists do. My tablet went to sleep. I sure hope I'm still recording. It says it's connected. Are you actually taking pictures? Yes, I've been recording for 16 minutes, so that's good. I've been recording. I've probably only been painting for like 5. Oh, here it is. Alright. So this painting is going to have purples and greens on it. So I bought some purple and green. This is slightly cheaper paint. So slightly cheaper paint. I don't know if it's bad. I don't think it is. It's not craft paint, so that's a bonus. So we'll see how well it works. See, the big difference if you buy the cheaper paints is how thick it is with pigment. And if it's not very thick, then it's pretty transparent. And I ran into that with the Christmas projects I was doing. The red one for the Christmas tree I did back in December when I got the new camera and I wanted to test it, all that. I had to put so many coats of red on that because it was just a craft paint and it's just so thin that you could just see the brush strokes. And I don't want to see brush strokes. I want to see solid colors. This actually turned out pretty good. I think we're not going to have too much white showing through. The middle area, I'm not terribly worried because this is all going to be covered again with the diamond in the eye and the little sunburst and stuff. And inside is going to be black, and this is purple, and this is kind of like the Eye of Sauron type of pseudo effect. This is going to be the yellow, but it's going to be a different one. So I haven't decided if I'm just going to play it straight or if I'm going to like add like it's an actual flag type of thing. Probably not. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you in the next step.